right, we're here Blade Show 2022. I'm over here at Artisan Cutlery with Russell. How's it going, Russell?
Doing good, doing good.
Good to see you again, buddy.
Pleasure.
He's going to show us some new stuff coming out.
All right, cool. So we have, actually this year we have no protos for Blade West, but we did do some special editions, and we do have some recent releases that just came out I think like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Just dropped. So let's start with the hot discs for this year.
Yeah.
We only have a bare handful of these ones, but we have two of the new Ray Laconico Andromedas. We have the Jedi Master version and the Sith Lord version.
I like that.
Button locks with, this one's got lava flow fat carbon, this one has blue frost, I think, fat carbon. I love the color combo. I'm a sucker for like the black and the red, the blue and the gray, and I'm just like, we gotta give it the Star Wars theme. Like, come on guys, we gotta do it this time.
That's gonna speak a lot to a lot of people.
The button locks on these are just buttery smooth. They're so nice, and I'm honestly digging the profile of these. This is a bit of a, I will say it's one of the most aggressive Laconico models I've seen so far.
Yeah,
and I think
it's usually pretty like neutral in its design.
it has still got a lot of Ray's touches to it. It is a very like neutral handle, but with just a curve that's a little different. But the blade's different. But I feel if you just change the profile a little bit, made it a bit more leafy, it would look like a regular Laconico. But actually, funny enough, little story. We were actually going to make this knife alongside the Centauri back when we released our first model with Ray.
Yeah.
This was actually a scrap knife Ray made, and he had a picture on his Instagram. We're like, I like that knife, that's cool. He's like, oh, sure, well, why don't we do like this one and this one? And then 2020 happened, and we had to kind of like push the project back, and we had to kind of move it away. And then we just were talking to Ray before Blade Show, and we were sitting there with him like, hey, dude, we got to do another model with you. We're like, do you want to do something? We did the series, it's been good. The Centauri's still doing pretty good, but do you want to do something else? And he's like, well, what about that old knife? I didn't really have a chance to do it. I'm like, oh, cool. Hey, do you want to do a button lock on that knife? He's like, that'd be awesome. Let's do it. So we did. I originally planned this knife to be like a 4-inch knife, like a big tactical combat knife. The team ended up doing it at 3.5, and it's actually really nice.
It's very slim.
It is. It's kind of gentlemanly, kind of tactical. It's got kind of a good mix-up between the two. And that just has a great look to it. I'm also really happy we went with some other versions of it. So we have those ones special, but we have a standard tie version. This one's got a little micro milling on it, satin blade. Again, like a little smudge on that one, but a nice like, feel in hand. And then of course we did some micarta ones. So black micarta, black on black for the tactical crowd. Honestly, that does make a very nice tack knife, especially because the clip is blind screw, so you don't see the clip, you don't see the screws. It's just super low profile. And then a kind of more gentlemanly one with a green micarta. And that has some nice character to it. It's going to get some color. It's going to get a bit of like, a bit of oil in there and get that nice dark feel to it. Again, these are just buttery smooth, super nice.
The fat carbon one's only available here at the show?
Yep. If they end up not selling here, they're going to go online. But we only made 5 of the blue ones, 10 of the red ones. So there is a bare handful of them. These ones, however, are available at retailers.
Awesome.
So let's go on to the special editions. So we decided this year was going to be, hey, we're going to dress up some of the CGRB models. We have enough people saying how much they love these models. We have people who are like swearing by some of these things, and we're like, you know what? Let's give them some love. Let's give them the full treatment. So we decided to do the brand new Pyrite. That one just came out, again, a few weeks ago. I have one of the standard version left. They've all sold. This is the G10 version. We also do a full steel version. Again, nice smooth button lock, simple, straightforward, very EDC friendly. Small size, kind of a short finger choil, not a full finger, but kind of like a half finger, so if you want to get kind of a pushing cut in. These have already been selling out to our dealers. They've sold out online, they're moving real fast, and it's just a great, like, $50 EDC with a button lock, and it's been great. But we're like, okay, clearly this is doing well. The reception from Blade Show was wild. People love this knife, so let's just dress it up. So we have a full tie version. This is CNC machine titanium. It's got the nice contouring to it, a green micarta insert, that buttery smooth button lock, and a very nice satin finish blade. Feels great in hand. Yep, S35VN.
I think one of those is going to come home.
Yeah, here, give that one a feel. That one's got a bit of a stiff push to it. I like how we're trying to like we're dialing in those detents as much as we can.
I'm doing this left hand,
there we go.
No big deal. I'm not a lefty, so that was easy.
And then we have a murdered out version, all black with black micarta. I honestly kind of like this one.
I can't decide.
I really am. I like my black coated knives. I like something that's more discreet, carrying pocket. I'm not really a tactical guy, but I like my knives disappear in pocket, and that does disappear. It's a beautiful tie clip. I love how it fills the hand because the contouring. That micarta feels amazing.
So these are blade shell only also?
Yep, it is 60 of 60.
Again, if they don't sell, they'll probably have to sell.
Sorry, can I grab that back? Pardon me, we're in the middle of a video, sorry about that.
Oh, my bad.
So, next we have someone that people have been talking about for about 3 years. I've had people screaming at us. I've had phone calls about these things. So, after 3 years, finally dressed up the Feldspar. This has a full tie scale, nice micromilling, frame lock, a little bit of a gold accent, S35 VN blades, and we actually managed to trim this down a little bit. Just have a nice slim handle, and this is bordering on a one and done knife. This is one of those things where someone's gonna have just, this is it. This is the knife they're gonna have all their life. We have enough people who've called me and said the Feltware is that knife. A $40 knife is their one and done. That's wild. But this is finally getting it to that dressed up point where people are sitting there going, all right, that's got the modern materials, it's got the higher end steel. It's coming in at $200 as a show price, so that really is kind of reflective of that Thai S35, a little cheaper than what you're gonna see on average. And it really is, if you love the knife, you love the design, you love the finish, this is the cream of the crop, the best version possible. And then of course we did a black PVD one, if you like the murdered out version. And again, I like the gold on that one. I think that looks great.
And they both have really nice milling on the titanium, and I don't know if the camera's picking up very well.
You gotta give it a little wiggle, it shows up.
Yeah, it's, yeah, you can see it right there, yeah. Really nice. They did a great job with the milling. And that's super, I love that model.
It's so good.
Premium version's nice.
Yeah, the regular Feldspar still sells great. We even did I think in total we probably have over 30 versions of the Feldspar in existence. We had like the White Mountain knives that a button log. Blade HQ did a micarta one. We did the flat scale one with RPM 9, the black blade. We have like all the colors, like so many colors for the standard one. We have the smalls. We have tons. This one is the one that people were just like screaming about. So I'm pretty stoked.
I'm trying to photobomb the video.
Hi, Christine. Women Carry Knives here. She's awesome.
Women Carry Knives. She's just photobombing.
It's not like we don't live 20 minutes away and I can't see you all the time. I know, right? At my place with no barbecue. All right, let's move on to these ones over here. These were actually ones we brought to USN, much smaller show. So again, we had a couple leftover ones, but just want to show off, hey, we're working with Fat Carbon directly now. So we have all the cool colors coming in and we are trying to really dress up some of our models with Fat Carbon. So we did one of these, I think I got 4 of these left. Lava Flow Orion. This is actually what I have this model in my pocket. I am a huge fan of Cerberus Knives Designs. I think this is a fantastic knife.
Really nice. Is that
Yeah,
the coating he
that's
does
DLC.
Yeah.
This one actually is one of our few DLC ones. It's actually a blem. We actually kind of missed the DLC on this. That smudge right there is not me. That's actually under the blade. There's some chips in here, so I bought this one from the boss as a blem. But for all the other ones here, yeah. So this scale is just awesome looking. It's so colorful, it's so bright. And the Orion is already a fairly it's a big format knife. This is not a small knife, but it's not heavy. I love this knife so much, and I think this is a great format for this to really get some brightness to it. So
Yeah,
that's cool. And then of course we went with some Ray's knives. We did the Sirius, so we have a version in copper. So that nice. It's a little hard to this light. There's a bit of a copper shine there.
Yeah.
We have my personal favorite, the one in brass. It's almost like a tree pattern brass there. That is super cool looking.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then we have the Arctic White, which is probably the most eye-catching one on the table. And then we had a purple one, but Women Carry Knives was the person who got the last one. So she has the last purple one.
So these were USN shows.
Yep, but they're here now and they're on our website right now. We still have a few available, and I think we have about 2 or 3 each here at the show left. So if you're here at the show, they're available. If not, they might be on our website soon. I think we have a few left in the warehouse, so they're going to be there as well. And that is kind of what we got rocking this year. So far, it's been a pretty chill show. We want to just come with some specials. Protos are going to be coming at SHOT Show, and so far, show has been a little better than we expected. So we're pretty happy about this.
SHOT Show again. I'll be there again this year.
We'll be there.
All right, buddy. Thanks so much, Russell.
Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by.